We all love some superhero movies, don't we? And what comes along with superhero movies? Villains. Well, the most powerful of all has now decided to get his hands dirty and join into FIFA. Thanos was just sick and tired of being the one destroying people's lives, so he decided to play some FIFA and let it ruin his life. As you do, you play some music while playing FIFA, right? And Thanos decided to snap along, but it was a bad idea. He forgot his powers and the inevitable happened. By the way, I'm just gonna tell you now, if no one got that reference right there, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. So now you might be asking yourself, how does this affect the career mode when Thanos just snapped like that? Let me show you, boys. Every single team. First of all, before I even go into the team, I should probably show you the teams that are involved. And while I'm showing you these, you hit that like button, boys, and subscribe if you are new. Here we go. These are the teams that are involved in this experiment. Ajax, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Celtic, Chelsea, Barcelona, Porto, Inter, Juventus, Liverpool. I need to take a breath. Manchester City, United, Milan, Napoli, Paris, Real Madrid, Roma, and Spurs. So basically a super league of the best teams in the world, boys. And we are Ajax because this season everyone loved Ajax in the Champions League. Let me show you how the snap has affected the teams. I went into FIFA and I put the players based on their overall rating. Every second player has lost all of his abilities and is basically unusable, as you can see right here on your screen. Van de Beek, De Jong, Schöne, Blind, Tagliafico, Mazraoui, all of these players have lost their powers because Thanos came in and snapped along to music where he shouldn't have done it. He should have known better. This is how it goes. Every single team in this league, not only Ajax, every single one has lost their powers to 50%, which means I sat here doing that, preparing this video for at least 3 hours, going through every single team. I love you guys and I do it for you. And now my question is, who the hell will be coming up on the top of this list after a season with the Thanos snap involved? I'm thinking, here we go, I'm thinking this is gonna be a tough one, but the bench is going to be very important. So I am going to be guessing that Manchester City is going to be in the top 5. I'm going to be guessing 3 teams that could possibly make it into the top 5. And if I get one right, I don't have to do a forfeit, okay? Because this is pretty tough to do. I'm going to say Manchester City. I'm going to say... Who am I going to say? This is tough, man. This is really hard to do. I'm going to say Barcelona. And I'm gonna guess one more time and say Spurs, because you know why? Spurs have some really quality players on the bench as well. So those are my 3 guesses: City, Barca, Spurs. Don't disappoint me. One of them has to be, let's say, in the top 4, not top 5. Top 4, one of them has to be in there, otherwise I will have to do a forfeit. Here we go, boys. Let's see how this does after half a season. By the way, there's also a giveaway involved into this video. In the description down below, there is a link to a tweet. If you guys do go ahead and retweet that tweet and like it, I will go ahead and draw a winner that gets either FIFA points or they can get PSN or Xbox cards. I will draw a winner. At the end of this video, I will show you guys the winners of the last episode where we did an experiment. Well, would you look at that? 8th position, Ajax, boys. Our team is actually doing pretty well, considering that we have one of the worst teams in here due to the rating. We are in the 8th position. I'm very happy with that. So Manchester United in 7th, Liverpool in 6th. None of the teams that I have guessed so far have popped up on screen. Come on. Inter, Real, Barca. Oh my god, Barca just saved me. Barca just saved me. I said 3 team names in the top 4 and one of them I got right. Barcelona and Real Madrid. Unlike all of their players, or 50% of their players dropping down in rating, they have managed to stay at the top of this league table, which is pretty impressive, but I'm very surprised with Inter and Napoli in 3rd and 4th. What happened to City? Wow, Spurs and City, my 2 guesses, are in the 17th and 18th position. Currently, Arsenal is looking like they're going down into the championship. Unlucky. Let's see the top scorers as well. Half a season has passed. Gareth Bale is doing bits for Real Madrid, but Marco Reus, impressive, 11 goals in 20 matches, very good stuff. Arkadiusz Milik on 10 goals as well, very impressive. Boateng has 9 goals. Okay, Kevin Prince Boateng. Alright buddy, I see what's going on here. In terms of assists though, Bayern Munich legend Ribéry is on 7, Valero for Inter, the cam has a 5 right there, and Messi is in there in the 5th position. He also has scored a lot of goals, I believe. Messi is in the 11th position, so he's having a good season. He is apparently keeping his powers. One thing I really wanted to see was, what happens if you drop these players' rating that much? Do they actually grow? So let's check out if the players do grow after you have taken away all their ratings. Now, obviously, I can't properly see it because it says -73, -72. So I would have had to know if they only had -70. De Jong though on a 12 rating, and I do believe I dropped everyone below 10, so that's quite interesting to see that he is like, no, I'm growing back to where I was. Alright lads, I'm gonna put another forfeit on the line right now. Will Ajax remain in the top 10? Okay, that is gonna be my forfeit. I'm gonna say, after what I've seen so far, I'm going to say yes, Ajax will remain in the top 10. If they don't, we have to do a forfeit, so let's hope we stay up there. While we're simulating as well, boys, let me know in the comments down below, what kind of experiments do you want to see in the future? Because your idea could be picked. All of these ideas that we had for these types of experiment videos have come through a Twitch stream where the people have helped me out. So let me know in the comments down below, what kind of experiments do you guys want to see? Also, as this is a Thanos themed video, let me know, what is your favorite superhero movie in the comments. I'm looking forward to see it. Did I just say it? See it. Alright lads, I'm gonna make this one a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna go through the months myself and see how we have done. So we have lost against Porto, won in the FA Cup, drew against Arsenal, won against Celtic, very good. And then in the league, once again, we have won against Dortmund. Oh, we have done really well against Dortmund, lads. Very nice. We actually made it through into the Carabao finals, I believe. We have won against Milan, which is nice to see. Draw against Juventus, okay. Loss against Liverpool. Win against Napoli. Oh, dudes, I think we could be up there. I think we could be up there. Carabao Cup final. Who won this? AC Milan took it from us in the penalties. That's unfortunate. Dortmund 1-1. Inter 2-0 victory. Manchester City another draw. Honestly guys, I picked Ajax thinking that we would be one of the teams that gets relegated, but right now it's looking pretty good for top 10 and I'm loving it. A victory against Roma. First position Barcelona coming up right now. I'm going to say that's a loss, and it is a loss. 2-1 loss right there. But do they remain in the top 10? That's the question. April, 2-1 victory against Chelsea. Draw against United. Loss against Atletico. Win against Spurs. And in the month of May, against Real Madrid, it's a loss. Against PSG, it's a loss as well. Okay. Now, we have done really well, but I don't know if top 10 is secured. I really hope it is, and I really hope one thing, that the results are incredibly inconsistent for all the teams, because obviously their powers have been dropped to 50%. Anything is possible, anyone can win against anyone, and because of that we are winning against a lot of teams. We are just getting lucky. So here it is, boys, the league table. Celtic has dropped down. They are going down to the Championship along with Arsenal, who just don't have the money to sign any players in this transfer window, it seems. There were rumors about Pepe and an offer for him for 70 million, and then Arsenal fans were laughing at it saying, dude, we only have 40 million available, what are they talking about? But moving on from that, Porto is dropping down as well, which is a bit of a shame because they are the only Portuguese team in here, along with Celtic being the only Scottish team. AS Roma just about survived. Manchester City and Spurs have gone up by 1 or 2 positions after the first half of the season, but I'm not seeing any Ajax in here. So if they aren't in the 11th position, boys, we have done it. We have pulled it off. AS Roma on 36, City on 40, Spurs on 43, AC Milan on 49 points, Inter on 51, Dortmund on 51, Paris Saint-Germain on 52, Napoli on 52, and with that, boys, it is... Oh wow, I thought we were in the 9th position, but we are higher up than that. Hey, we kept our position. 8th position for Ajax, boys. The team is pulling off miracles against all these Super League teams. You would think that this is a squad that goes down, but no. We are fighting for our top 10 spot, and we have achieved it. Who is at the top though? Bayern Munich, 59 points after 38 games, doing quite well. Chelsea, quite impressed with them. They still have Hazard, so probably he is one of their key players. Atletico Madrid on 65, getting into the top 4 right now. The teams that qualified for Champions League. Real Madrid has done it. They were in the 2nd position, so they have been overtaken by someone. The question is who? I believe it might be Inter. Manchester United on 70 points, 2nd position now. Liverpool, oh, okay, I did not see that coming. And then at the top, it is Barcelona, just destroying everyone on 88 points. Despite the fact that Thanos took away 50% of their powers, they still managed to come in first with such a gap to the 2nd place. That's very impressive if you ask me, especially in a Super League like this. Now let's check out the top 10 and top scorers. Messi has gotten himself 14 goals. Barcelona though with 2 players in the top 10. Coutinho with 15, so he has survived Thanos there as well. Like I said, Hazard is carrying Chelsea. Arkadiusz Milik is carrying Napoli by himself. Harry Kane did score 16 goals, but his team was not doing well enough. Cristiano Ronaldo with 16 goals. Lukaku on 17. Sanchez on 17. Pretty impressive from the United players. And then Bale and Firmino at the top. Interesting to see that Bobby Firmino is at the top of this list, because as you guys know, he doesn't score the most goals for Liverpool. Most of the time it's Salah and Mane, but if I remember correctly, while I was randomizing the drops by 50%, Salah and Mane were hit, so they got really unlucky and Bobby had to step up, and he definitely did for Liverpool. Ribery, Hazard, Lukaku, all these players are doing quite well in terms of assists. A lot of people with 8 assists, as you can see. Rafinha getting a lot of assists for Barcelona, but no more Kevin Prince Boateng at the top of this list, or close to the top of this list, I should say. Pretty impressed with the performances right here, and I want to show you guys once again, just to confirm to you that yes, this happened. Every single team that was in here dropped by 50% of their rating. So if we go into Arsenal, you can see some players with a high rating, and then some of them where we can see their ratings, they will have dropped down, like Bernd Leno, like Lichtsteiner. So a lot of these players were dropped by 50% of their, a lot of the players in the squads were dropped completely. 50% of the players were dropped to as low as I possibly could with the sliders that were allowed to me on the cheat engine. But yeah, guys, Thanos has snapped his fingers, and the survivors are Ajax in the 8th position. Very nicely done. And at the top of the league table, it is Barcelona. It was quite an interesting scenario, a very nice experiment if you ask me. Let me know though in the comments down below, what do you want to see next? I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys will let me know what else to do in the future with experiments. Share these videos with your friends if possible. And of course, go down into the link in the description down below, take part in the giveaway by retweeting the tweet, and that is linked down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. And yeah, now I'll show you guys the winners of the last giveaway. And here you guys can see the winner of the last video's giveaway. It is Joshua Gibson. He has already tweeted it out. A €20 Xbox gift card. The same thing is on the line for this video. So go ahead and tweet out the link in the description down below. Retweet it to get involved, boys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Peace. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.